Hey guys, today I will be doing another comparison video, and in this video I'll be comparing the Eachine H7 to the Cheerson CX-10A. And now you may have seen my comparison video between these two, the Eachine H7 and the Cheerson CX-10. And these are pretty similar. This is the newer version, so I'm just going to do another video going down some of the features and comparing these two against each other. And let's start right off the size. This is still the world's smallest. They didn't make it any bigger or any smaller than the original. And the Eachine H7 is a little bit bigger. It's hard to show on camera, but it is a little bit bigger, and you can definitely tell when you're holding it. It's a little bit heavier. And because of the heavier size, you have a bigger, or heavier weight and bigger size, you have a bigger battery in here. You have a 150 milliamp hour battery in here, and here you have a 100 milliamp hour battery, so you get a bigger battery in here. And this takes about 30 minutes to charge, and you get about at the longest 7-minute flights, and this takes about 15 minutes to charge, and at the longest you get about 5-minute flights. So it's a little bit longer charge with this, but you do get longer flights, so that's nice. The props, these ones have a real short hub, and these ones have a longer hub on them. See if you can see that. The Eachine H7 props, the hubs are a lot longer, and the props are actually longer on the H7. It's hard to show because you can't really get them against each other, but the props are bigger on here. They're longer, and they have a little bit more pitch to them. And they did that instead of making the motors bigger because they just put a little spacer here. And I'm pretty sure they used the same exact motors from the CX-10 because they're the same exact size. They just put bigger props on it, so that's where it gets the extra power. And let's see, the LEDs, do I have better? No, I don't. Okay. The LEDs on the CX-10A are really not at all good. They're pretty bad. They're really dim, even cupping my hand, as you can see there. So it's definitely not really a night flyer. I did a night flight with it, but I wasn't very impressed. And the Eachine H7 has really nice LEDs on it. You've got the blues in the back and the green in the front. The super bright white LEDs, so you get really nice night flights with this. So that's a definite plus over the CX-10A. The transmitters, these sticks feel pretty nice, and you can see it's got, compared to the CX-10A, it's got these little feet on it. So I thought it was awkward at first, but actually they grip pretty nice around because I'm a thumb flyer, and they grip pretty nice. And you don't have any trim buttons here. They're up top. You have forward trim, backward trim, left trim, and right trim. So that can get kind of confusing. I would prefer the buttons along the sides, but that's not that big of a deal. And you have flip button on the left here, and high and low speed rates on the right button, and the sticks, they do pull off if you want to put stick extensions on. And the range on this is probably about 30 meters. And the CX-10 transmitter, the sticks are a little bit rougher. The pads still do pull off, and you have the conventional trim buttons along there, so that's nice. And on this one, you click the sticks, and you click the right stick and give input to do a flip, and click the left stick to do switch your rates, and you have two rates. You have high and low, and then on the third click you have headless mode, which is if you put it in front of you, and even if you're yawing, away is always away from you, and pulling back on the stick, it'll come back. But that mode isn't too reliable, and it gets off, and I think it teaches bad habits to beginners, so that's not really anything to brag about. And I forgot to say that the yaw on this, you have a good, nice, fast yaw on this. In low rates and high rates, it changes on here, so it matches up with the pitch pretty well, and it has a nice, fast yaw. But on here, you actually do have two yaws. On high and low modes, you only have one yaw, and it's really slow. And then when you go into headless, it's even slower. It's probably about that slow. It is a really slow yaw, so I don't know why they did that. And the pitch on here, it's a decent pitch. This pitch had a little bit less than the CX-10A, but this is even less because apparently they're trying to make it for beginners, so that has a lot less pitch than the H7 over here. And the Eachine H7 also comes with a prop guard. It comes with it. I have just taken it off. So the CX-10 does not. You can buy one separately, but it's about $3, so that's nice that this comes with it. Let's see. The price of these, that's probably one of the most important things. This you can get for $20, and this you can get for $18. So this is actually less expensive, and I think it's definitely a lot more, a lot better, because just the really slow yaw, really slow pitch, and headless mode. I'm not a big fan of the features on this, so I prefer the H7 a lot more, and it's actually cheaper. So that's the end of the video. Let me know if I missed anything in the comments or any other videos you want me to make, and I'll put links to look at these, and if you want to purchase them from sites below, and I have individual reviews of these that I'll link below. And they're both great quads, but I would definitely recommend the H7 more than the CX-10. So yeah, that's about it. Please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.